Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anne and this is Wibbly Wobbly Book Nerd, and today I am going to read a lot of books, hopefully. So let me begin this a little bit differently. One of my favorite books of all time is the Heartstopper series by Oseman. These are graphic novels. I only have volume 3 here because the other two are back in the Netherlands where my parents are. But these books, these graphic novels, are about two boys who meet, become friends, and then fall in love. And it's one of the most heartwarming, heart-wrenching, and wholesome and painful books I've ever read. It's beautiful, and the graphic novel format makes it even better. And I now love graphic novels apparently, or at least I love Heartstopper. So my plan is to read more graphic novels and to see if I actually love more of them. So I've chosen 3 graphic novels that I want to read today, and coincidentally they're all from the same publisher. I don't know why, but they all line up really nicely on my bookshelf and they look all look really good. So the first one that I have chosen is Pumpkinheads by Rowell. I believe this is about a boy who is in love with a girl and really wants to ask her on a date, and they all work in a pumpkin patch or something. It has a lot of praise, and I believe this won the Goodreads Choice Awards. I mean, I know that says nothing because it's just a popularity contest, but I mean, at least this book is popular. And it's by Rowell, and I've loved most of her other books, so I'm really excited to read it. And I found it in Forbidden Planet in London, and it's signed by Rowell and the artist, which is pretty cool. And it was also on sale, so that's why I picked up this copy. So that's the first book I'm going to read. I'm going to start with this one today. Then the next one is going to be this one, Summer, by Jillian Tamaki and Mariko Tamaki. This book, this last summer, has won a Caldecott Honor Book Award and a Michael L. Prince Award for Excellence in Young Adult Literature. So, sounds awesome. I love the style of this and the color, and it feels really, really beautiful. And the art style is like this. Graphic novel again. But this book is about Rose, and Rose and her parents have been on a summer holiday every year to Oahu Beach since she was a little girl, but her parents are going to get a divorce, or it looks like they're getting a divorce. And this one is also signed. Look at that, it's really cute. Can you see that? There it is. Very adorable. So this is going to be book number 2, and then by the same publisher, different author, is Are You Listening by Tilly Walden. I really liked the cover, and that's why I saw it, and it feels really nice and soft. This is a profound and magical road trip through a surreal landscape with 2 characters and 1 special cat who will break your heart. And that sounds like me. I mean, if it was a dog it would have been better, but can't complain. If it's going to break my heart, I will love it probably. So the art style in this is also really beautiful. It's in full color, and I haven't seen that before. It's all in very sunset-ish colors, so I'm really excited about this. This one's not signed, but I mean, I found it in a independent comic book store or comic book graphic novel store, just like this one, and that's why I got them, because I like supporting independent shops. So now I've been talking for quite a while. I'm going to make myself breakfast and start reading Pumpkinheads. Okay, my thoughts on Pumpkinheads so far is that it's really cute. I like the art style, I like that it's in full color, but what I dislike and what sort of, what is different about this and Heartstopper is that in Heartstopper all the text bubbles are handwritten by Oseman, and in this it's all typed. And that's okay, I really still like it. But in Heartstopper, everything is handwritten, which adds an extra layer to the story, which I really, really enjoy. And I've only noticed now that that is not the case in this book. But we'll see. We'll see. This is just to test out what I like, and I am really liking this story so far. I love Halloween. my birthday is on October 30th, so it's a day before Halloween. It always makes me very happy. So it's cute. It's very cute. I will continue now. I finished Pumpkinheads. It was really cute. I liked it. All the chapter titles have snack puns, which I quite like. Puns are my favorite kind. Wow. Okay, again. Puns are my favorite kinds of jokes. However, it didn't give me all the feelings that Heartstopper did. It is a different kind of story, so that is the first point. It's about these two people who work at a pumpkin patch. And one of them, Josiah, him, has a crush on the girl who works at the fudge shop. So together they go on a mission to make him meet the girl at the fudge shop, and then stuff happens. And it was really cute, and I really liked it, but it wasn't my favorite book. So I guess I give this 4 stars because it was absolutely adorable, but it wasn't better than Heartstopper at all. So 4 stars, I guess, for this one. I didn't really get into the story. I really liked the characters, but I didn't really feel for them. I read the bit at the back about the author and the artist who worked together, and that the artist read the script, and then as she was drawing a couple of scenes in the end, she cried. But I didn't get that emotion at all. And I usually get really emotional about books, but this just wasn't that for me. It was really adorable, and I really liked it, but it wasn't an emotional ride. So 4 stars for Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. And Faith, Faith Erin Hicks, that's her name, on the bottom. My hand was on top of it. So yeah, on to the next one, which will be This One Summer by Jillian and Mariko Tamaki. I'm very excited about it. So, a little update. I'm currently halfway through This One Summer, and the art style is beautiful. It is so, how do I say it without it sounding wrong? Sketchy, but not weird sketchy, but just like it's all sketched. And all the drawings are in blue instead of in black or white or gray. It really adds to the atmosphere of the story. It is all through the perspective of this girl who's on a summer holiday with her parents and who hangs out with her best friend there, and what happened to her family and her mother. And it's really sad. I haven't cried yet, but that might still come. And the atmosphere in this book is so beautiful. I really love, I'm in love with this book already. It's beautiful. It's so much better than Pumpkinheads. I feel like Pumpkinheads was sort of a short story that I could have read in a teen magazine when I was younger, because there were a lot of those like short comics in there. I feel like Pumpkinheads is that kind of story, but this is so much more than that. I really feel like this is a graphic novel and Pumpkinheads is more like a comic, and I'm really enjoying it. It's beautiful. I really like that it's from the perspective of these two girls, and they really seem like children and not like an adult who has tried to write children, and that's awesome. I really, really enjoy this book. So yeah, I'm going to continue now. Reading update again. I finished This One Summer by Jillian and Mariko Tamaki. I really like this book. It is like this description of a summer that the main character Rose is having with her summer friend on Awaku Beach, and it's like I'm seeing snapshots of these moments, and the art style really emphasizes that, and it's so beautiful. And I really like this silent thing going on. It tackles some really difficult topics, and in my opinion the topics aren't really developed every time, but they're shown from the perspective of this child who might not fully understand them yet. So it's really is this how do I explain it? It really is this beautiful story from the perspective of this child, this young teenager who is still growing up and learning to live with her family, basically, and with her own growing up, and she's figuring out who she is and who her family is, and it's beautiful. And I really enjoyed this book. I read it in less than an hour. In like 50 minutes I timed it, and I gave it 5 stars. I really like this one more than Pumpkinheads. I really love the art style more than I did Pumpkinheads art style. However, is this better than Heartstopper? Not for me. Heartstopper is still winning because Heartstopper is just beautiful. But that being said, this was also such a good book, and I really would recommend it to everyone who likes reading graphic novels because it's beautiful. It has some really sad things in here, and that is kind of my thing, so I like reading that. I really liked it. So I guess when having read this one, I should now get a snack and read the last graphic novel I have here. I really didn't think I would go through them so quickly. It's just about an hour per book. I read Pumpkinheads in half an hour, this one Summer in 50 minutes. This one is similar length as this one Summer, but this is full color, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I want to buy all these other books from this publisher because they're so beautiful, and I cannot wait. So, time for a snack, and are you listening? And I'm excited about it. Let's start this book. So, ooh, this lighting, oof. Let's try another angle. This is better. So, Are You Listening is already different from the other 2 books. My phone is in between there for bookmark. But, as in Heartstopper, the text is handwritten and not typed, which looks so much better in my opinion. It makes the story much more personal to read, and that wasn't the case in both the other books I read. So, if I'm just thinking about those kind of things, I like this book already better than the other 2 I read. And the images in this are beautiful. All the colors in here are sunset colors. Just like on the cover, it's just these colors. It's just blues and reds, and it's beautiful, and pinks. And I really love it. So I'm going to continue reading this book, and I'll check in on you later. Update. So I haven't finished it yet. I'm almost at the end of Are You Listening, but this one's winning. I mean, the back says it will break your heart, and it does. It really, oh my goodness, this book. I can't even words. No, I can't even language. I'm going to finish this one. Be right back. Okay, reading update. I have now finished Are You Listening by Tilly Walden, and I am definitely going to buy more of her books because this was beautiful. This was yeah, this was Heartstopper level tugging on your heartstrings. Not in a happy way, but in a very deeply sad way, and yeah. This was such a good book. The illustrations are absolutely beautiful. It's all in these sunset shades, and it's so beautifully done, and I really love this one. And I need to rate this higher than I rated this one Summer because this wins. So I'm going to lower my rating for this one. This is going to be 4 stars, and that means this is going to be 3 stars because this just, if I compare it to this just isn't it. It isn't. And these are on the same level, like the entire Heartstopper books. Not because Heartstopper makes me feel really good things and really sad things at the same time. Mostly good things though, and I keep giggling all the way through the book. And this also gives me a lot of feelings, and that is what I prefer when I'm reading a book, because when I feel things, a book becomes infinitely better in my opinion. So yeah, I really, really loved Are You Listening? It's so beautiful, and once you discover what the title is about, it gets really sad real quickly. But this was a beautiful book. I really love this one. I really need more of her books. So yeah, do I love graphic novels? Well, I guess the answer is simple, and it's yes. Because I love this, and all the other Heartstopper books. And I love this, and I really enjoyed this. This was beautiful as well. And this was just a lot of fun. So yes, I love graphic novels. And yes, I would recommend graphic novels to everyone, because it's such a different way to read a thing, and it's so quickly and easily, not easily digestible, that's not the right thing to say, but you get through it really quickly. And today I read 3 books because they were graphic novels, and they do count because they are novels, they convey a story, and that means they're books. So did this experiment go right? Yes, I think so. Did I read 3 books in 3 hours? Yes, I also did that. And I would just say that I am going to continue reading graphic novels because they are really good. Although I must say that the thing I like in graphic novels is handwritten text bubbles, just like in Heartstopper and Are You Listening? That gives it a little more personal touch, and then the text is part of the art, part of the story. What I've noticed in these books is that the books were written by an author and an artist together. They have typed text, and a book that is written by just one person who did the art and the text. It is usually handwritten, and I prefer that kind of story because it makes it a little bit more personal, and then the text is really part of the art style, and it conveys so much more emotion in that way, and that is what I really enjoy. And then lastly what I notice is a graphic novel needs to have a really high emotional impact on me, because, well, that is generally what I love in books in like general. So in a graphic novel, that's also what I'm looking for. I'm a little bit brain dead now. So I guess I'm just going to make myself lunch because it is now 2 a.m. p.m. It's 2 p.m. In Dutch we don't do these a.m. p.m. things. We just say it's 2, whatever. It's 2. And I'm hungry. So let's round this up. Round it off. Wow. Language has left my brain. Anyway, this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to read any graphic novels, I definitely recommend Heartstopper by Alice Oseman and Are You Listening by Tilly Walden, because they are good. Really, really good. But you must be able to handle some sadness, and if you need trigger warnings, it will be really useful to look them up beforehand because they are not in the books themselves. I checked. So again, thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you again hopefully soon. Comment below if you like this style of video, this reading experiment thing, because I really enjoyed it. If you liked it, please like this video because it helps me get my stuff out there. Leave a comment down below if you've read any of these, and if you love graphic novels or not. If you don't love them, just tell me why, because I like having conversations. And yes, thank you so much again. I'll see you again very soon. I love you. Goodbye.